Margaret and Matilda Peters, often referred to as the Peters sisters, were pioneering African-American tennis players from Washington, D.C., who dominated the sport during the era of racial segregation in the United States. Long before Venus and Serena Williams became global icons, these sisters, nicknamed Pete and Repeat for their unbeatable doubles partnership and shared last name, rose to prominence in the 1930s through the 1950s, showcasing exceptional talent on courts that were largely inaccessible to black athletes in mainstream tennis. Margaret Peters, the older sister, was born in 1915, and Matilda, full name Matilda Roumania Peters, followed in 1917. Both were raised in the Georgetown neighborhood of Washington, D.C., in a working-class black community. As young girls, they taught themselves the game by practicing tirelessly at Rose Park, one of the few public courts open to African Americans in the city at the time. They could often be seen hitting balls across from their home at 27100 O Street Northwest, honing their skills through sheer determination and countless hours on the clay courts. Their style of play was distinctive and effective. Powerful backhands, precise slice serves, and quick chop shots that kept opponents off balance. Margaret, known as Big Pete, was the taller and steadier of the two, while Matilda, Repeat, brought fiercer energy and aggression. Together, their chemistry was unmatched, making them a formidable doubles team. Because the United States Lawn Tennis Association, USLTA, now USTA, excluded black players from its tournaments during segregation, the Peters sisters competed primarily through the American Tennis Association, ATA, founded in 1916 as the nation's first black tennis organization. The ATA provided opportunities for African American players to compete nationally. The sisters' dominance in ATA events was remarkable. From 1938 to 1941, and again from 1944 to 1953, they won 14 national doubles championships in 15 years, an extraordinary record of consistency and excellence. Matilda also achieved success in singles, capturing multiple ATA national titles, including notable wins such as defeating a young Althea Gibson in juniors. Their accomplishments made them celebrities within the black tennis community and beyond. In the mid-1930s, Tuskegee Institute, now Tuskegee University, tennis coach Cleveland Lee Abbott spotted their talent and offered scholarships. Margaret delayed her enrollment for 2 years so she could attend with her sister. They arrived at Tuskegee in 1937, where they excelled not only in tennis, but also in basketball, while earning degrees in physical education. They later obtained master's degrees in the same field from New York University. After college, the sisters balanced teaching careers with their tennis pursuits, often funding their own travel and expenses since there was no professional prize money in the segregated circuit. They remained active competitors into the early 1950s. Beyond the court, both dedicated their lives to education and community service. Margaret became a special education teacher in Washington, D.C., earning an additional master's in special education from Coppin State College. She never married and passed away on November 3, 2004. Matilda married James Walker in 1957. They had 2 children. Taught in D.C. public schools, served as a professor at Howard University from 1964 to 1981, and ran tennis camps for underserved youth through the D.C. Department of Recreation. She passed away in May 2003 from pneumonia. Their legacy endures as trailblazers who helped pave the way for future generations of black tennis players. In recognition of their contributions, the tennis courts at Rose Park in Georgetown were dedicated in their honor. They were inducted into the Tuskegee Hall of Fame in 1977, and their story continues to inspire as a testament to perseverance, sisterly teamwork, and breaking barriers in a segregated era.